Greetings, welcome to day 6 of Autoforge development. So yesterday was kind of a weird day. I got the internet upgraded. Yay! But that did mean that I didn't get to work quite as much as I have been. So we have a shorter episode today. But I did get some work done. We were working on hot reloading, which just quick recap, that means that if you have some content or prefab script, you can change that while the game is running and have it be applied to the game. So quick example, if we have, let's say, a monster and we change the stats on the monster in the script, those stats will be reflected on the monster in the game immediately. And the way we do this hot reloading is we just track the timestamps for the prefab files. And then whenever we see that there is a change to the timestamp, then we go reload that prefab file. And then we tell the entity manager to reload everything for that. And at that point, we go through and we see what components actually changed for that prefab. You know, if we only change the stats on the monster, then that's the only component that we really need to go through and try to update. We don't need to worry about the animation or the physics or the render or the transform or whatever. Once we've figured out which components actually changed, then we go through all the entities and try to update them. So we go through all of them and we say, okay, is this the monster prefab that we changed, or is this an instance of it? And we just iterate through them all, and we'll add in any components that were actually added to that prefab. We remove any that were removed, and the most common and important one is hot reloading the existing components. And that's where some magic happens. Let's see. Actually, that's right. Whoops. Here we go. So our compare is really simple. This is to see if it changed. We just do a memory compare on the components. And reload is where we actually go through every single byte and look to see if the current data is the same as the old data. And if it is, that means that it hasn't changed. So we just replace that data with whatever the new data is. And so the example, if we were changing the monster's health, we would see that the monster health byte was probably the same, or it would be the same, but then it's different. And so we would apply that new data. It would be like the same maximum health. And then we also are having to worry about the Lua components, and so very similarly, we iterate through all of the entries in the underlying Lua component, which is just a table, and we see if that entry is the same, the current entry is the same as the old one, and if it is, then we replace it with the new component data entry. And that's it. I haven't even tested this Lua component reload. I did test the other one dealing with the bytes. And yeah, so just keep working on figuring out all of these different aspects of the entity manager and component that we need to do to get them to like a 1.0 stage. So that way we can kind of move on. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.